Hello and welcome to another video from Machines in Motion, and today we're out here at Cruising the Coast 2016 at the Edgewater Mall Parking Space, and I'm interviewing a man who is a professional PinStriper, part of a dying art. And your name, sir?
Michael Swann.
So that would explain SwannGraphics.com.
That would explain it, yes.
And basically, is that the name of your company? Or
yeah.
And do you do social media, YouTube, any of that kind of stuff?
Not really YouTube, but I've got a Facebook page and a website, and Instagram and all that.
And they could find it by just going to Swann Graphics?
Absolutely.
Okay, Swann Graphics. So apparently you do this like all the time, not just Cruising the Coast, but other shows as well.
I do it year round, yes sir.
And what's your favorite thing to do when you're doing these shows?
Well, I mean, anything hand painted is fun. So as long as I get to paint, I'm all good.
Well, I was asking you earlier about the car shows, and you said that primarily what you've been doing a lot of is motorcycle shows, and the car shows is kind of like a new thing you're just trying to sneak into the void.
Over the last few years, I've done a lot more cars, and so I've started adding the car shows in my touring schedule, and I enjoy it. I really do, really do. This is a massive show. I'm having a great time, and I will be back.
Oh yeah, well, you're saying that by the time you tried to get in, that all the booth spaces were gone and you couldn't set up on the site.
Right.
But are you making plans to next year do everything in advance so you can grab them?
Yeah, I plan to call them a little bit earlier, and now that I know the lay of the land, I will be able to discuss it intelligently.
Well, I know when you come here, you pretty much got to find you a spot, and because you're here for business, you ain't just driving around playing.
Right.
But have you seen some of the other sites?
I have. I've driven around just about all of them, and then the jobs I've done, I've just kind of worked out of the van here and there, and it's been fine. I have no complaints.
Yeah, I know when I first started doing Cruising the Coast maybe 20 years ago, man, it would just wear me out, and I wasn't an old man back then, man. I'd be trying to get from site to site, because they would make you, if you're doing it, I don't know if they still do it, they give you a card and you go to every site and get stamped.
They do, yeah.
Man, I'd be waiting in line, and I don't have air conditioning.
You're not that old.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'll have to,
you only have 2 years on me, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did I tell you I was 54?
Yeah.
And so you're 52?
That's right.
Well, you just told me I'm not that old. I need to tell you, man, you're really old.
Okay. Oh, no.
Well, I was in the business for many years, and well, I already explained to you, the way I was doing pinstripes was to stick a piece of vinyl on one end of the car, walk to the other end, and then get it all lined up.
Right.
And I thought I was a true artist. So when I'm seeing you out here on your little kneeling pad with a paintbrush in your hand, that's a little bit different, right?
It is a little bit different, and but this is the way it was done before the computer age. And sign painters and pinstripers, the way it was done is with a brush and paint, and that's just how I learned how to do it, and which stemmed off airbrushing, because I was an airbrush guy for many years, and so it's just what I do.
Well, for years and years and years, when I was into the hot rods, I would take note anytime I saw hand-painted stripes on a car.
Right.
And in fact, while you were over there doing a little bit of striping, somebody was standing here and he was pointing to this and he was explaining all the detail to it to his girlfriend. And so I told him where you were so he could go watch. But a lot of people, they can absolutely walk up to a car with a vinyl stripe that somebody peeled off of a sticker and put on there and not know the difference. And to me, that's mind-boggling, because when I'm looking at it, I'm like, I know I can't get that off a sticker.
It's just, it's your priorities, I mean, a lot of people have no reason to even know about pinstriping or even that it exists.
Well, it's the same thing with me, I have no reason to find out what the rules of golf are.
Right, exactly, because you have no interest.
Yeah, not at all interested.
Nor do I.
I can guarantee you there are about 25,000 people on this lot right now that do have an interest.
You're absolutely right.
Well, you are planning on coming back next year. What's the next show you got planned?
I will be at Thunder Beach, which is a motorcycle show coming up in 2 weeks.
Is that in the U.S.?
Panama City Beach.
Panama City Beach.
Yeah. Another beach.
Well, I told you the way I messed up today. That's like I haven't done any of this in a while, and usually I'm wearing shoes, and I said, I'm going to be cool and put on some flip-flops. I'm learning that you don't go out in the sun all day in flip-flops.
That's right, you will suffer.
Yeah, so next year when you come, bring some shoes, bring some socks, kind of like what you set up with right now.
Exactly.
Well, hey man, look, it was nice meeting you, and I hope to see you again next year. And if
Absolutely.
I do, I will follow you around and irritate you just like I did at this show.
Please do.
All right. And as always, if you want to find out all the latest news about car shows in this particular area, just keep your channel tuned to Machines in Motion.